California seller's permits and California sales tax. These are two things that confuse entrepreneurs, sole proprietors, and small business owners. Today, I want to explain to you what you need to know as a small business about California seller's permit and California sales tax. California seller's permit is obtained through registering your business with the CDTFA, the California Department of Tax and Fee Administration. When you register for and obtain a California seller's permit, it then authorizes you to not only sell tangible goods, but also to collect and remit sales tax. In the state of California, you are required to collect and remit sales tax for all sales of tangible goods, as well as the sale of labor that then goes into a final tangible product that you have sold to a customer. The CDTFA has industry-specific sales tax guides. So if you're uncertain if a specific product or service should be subject to sales tax, then click the link in the video description down below, locate your industry, and find more detailed information there. It's also always best to check with a certified tax professional. Now, for those of you who do not need a permanent seller's permit but will be engaging in temporary sales, you are required to obtain a temporary seller's permit. These are going to be issued to individuals with no permanent place of business, and they cover a selling period of 90 days or less at one location. California sales tax amount differs from county to county. Current sales tax rates according to the county and city are all published online on the CDTFA. I'm going to link the guide in the video description down below. The state of California needs to receive this sales tax paid to them one time. That means that if you are someone that is selling tangible products directly to customers, you will then collect and remit the sales tax to the CDTFA. If you are someone that is utilizing a third-party marketplace facilitator, which is a fancy name for a website or a marketplace that collects the sales tax instead of you, then you are not required to hold a California seller's permit or to collect and remit the sales tax. Why? Because the California Marketplace Facilitators Act stated that if a marketplace is already doing that, they are already collecting the sales tax and remitting it, then California is happy. They do not need to receive it twice. So let's say that you are utilizing a third-party marketplace to conduct your sales. How do you know if you need to obtain a seller's permit and collect and remit that sales tax? Head over to that marketplace and search their handbook and online guides. Look for sections where they discuss sales tax and check and see if that marketplace is collecting and remitting the sales tax or if it is left up to you. If you can't locate documentation there, then look in your transaction history. Is the marketplace collecting and remitting the sales tax from the customer directly, or are they not charging sales tax at all? If that sales tax is charged, does it get paid out to you, or do they keep the sales tax themselves? For those of you who are not utilizing a marketplace facilitator that is handling all of the sales tax for you, you will need to obtain a California seller's permit. Obtaining a California seller's permit is free and the application isn't extremely complicated. I have a full video that walks you through each step of the application, so watch that video in the link down below as you complete your application. Once you have obtained your California seller's permit, then next you need to make sure that you are charging your customers who are purchasing tangible goods or labor that then results in the sale of a tangible good later on down the line. You will need to ensure that you are charging them the proper amount of sales tax. Use the link below in order to locate the current sales tax rates according to your county. Business owners can either charge a separate line on the invoice for sales tax, or you can incorporate it into the total price. What the state of California is concerned about is that you report to them all of your total sales that are going to be subject to sales tax and that you actually pay that sales tax. So it can be up to you if you decide to incorporate it into your total item price or itemize it separately. The next thing that you need to know is that you're going to be required to remit that sales tax over to the CDTFA. In most cases, the CDTFA asks for you to send them over their sales tax quarterly, but it can differ according to the amount of sales you have, the type of business, etc. Check your specific information on your seller's permit and account login info with the CDTFA. When it comes time to pay your sales tax, you're going to log into your online account at the CDTFA. Click on through to their online filing system and you will be asked a series of questions about your sales for the quarter. The CDTFA is going to assign a filing frequency for you with specific due dates. They either will ask for you to prepay quarterly in advance, to pay quarterly, to pay monthly, or to pay annually, based on how many sales you report and your anticipated taxable sales at the time of registration. The CDTFA is going to let you know exactly when you need to pay, as well as send you out reminders. You can locate this at the time of registration in the documentation you receive in your online account at CDTFA's website, as well as send in email reminders and mailed reminders. If you're required to file quarterly, then January, February, and March sales tax will be due at the end of April. April, May, and June sales tax will be due at the end of July. July, August, September sales tax will be due at the end of October. And October, November, December sales tax will be due at the end of January. For those who are put on a yearly reporting basis, your sales tax will be due by January 31st. In addition to reporting and paying your sales tax, you are going to be required to keep adequate sales records of any sales that you make, as well as any sales tax that is collected. Additionally, you're going to be required by the CDTFA to notify them if you change your business address, change the ownership of your business, add or drop a partner to your business, sell your business, buy another business, or if you discontinue your business, you are required to close out the account. Okay, you guys, I hope that helped to take out some of the confusion surrounding California sales tax and California seller's permits. Now, if you need more information such as a full application walkthrough, specific Q&A regarding seller's permits, the Marketplace Facilitator Act, and paying your sales tax, click the links in the video description down below.